Welcome to Genius Theories, where we put controversial ideologies to the test.
Hello, genius theorists. Welcome back to another video. It has been a long time indeed, but that is because we have been pondering far more than ever. Today's theory is about the hit video game, Fortnite. Fortnite is an online battle royale shooter game in which 100 players compete to be the last person standing. These players use a variety of tactics, such as guns, vehicles, items, and their environment. I'm sure most of you are aware of Fortnite, as it's one of the most played games at the time of writing, with the release of Chapter 5, Season 1. Our theory lies within Fortnite's origination, specifically Donald Mustard, CEO of Epic Games. When Donald was a boy, his family was very poor. With 8 children and a father working a 9-to-5 job, his mother was very tired and tried her hardest at home, considering 4 of Donald's siblings were too young for school. Sometimes Donald went to school hungry and went to school without lunch money. Sometimes other kids would pick on poor Donald because of his appearance. He was hungry, dirty, and depressed. It's also worth noting he wasn't doing well in school at the time, but who could blame him? One day, when Donald was walking home from school, he encountered a few of his bullies. They started insulting him, calling him names, until Donald booked it down in a alleyway where he hid until they left. Upon leaving said alleyway, he was greeted by a large blue bus, which honked twice, beckoning him to come closer. And so he did. He approached the doors, and they opened, and he stepped inside, closing behind him. Looking around, poor, unlucky Donald saw at least 99 other children, all crammed into the blue school bus. The bus appeared to be self-driving, as there was no one in the seat, and it started driving the second the doors were shut. We can safely assume that this was the work of the Illuminati, preparing to train hundreds of soldiers for war. Donald sat down and endured the sound of almost 100 children crying to one another. You must be thinking, Genius Theories, how do you know all of this? We have gained exclusive access to Mr. Donald Mustard's home, courtesy of his parents, and we searched through photo albums, diaries, and etc. until we pieced together this story. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Mustard. Anyway, back to the story. Eventually, the bus arrived to a massive flat field where various structures of different sizes were built. Barns, farmhouses, grocery stores, you name it. But they were eerily empty. The bus began to drive across the field, and the doors opened. Hungry and scared, the children jumped out of the bus and began to search for food. Hesitantly, Donald stood with the last few children as the bus neared a large brick wall where it would soon crash. Finally, he jumped and landed on the grass. The last few children in the bus stayed until the impact, and they all passed away. Donald searched for food in the nearest building when he heard an outburst of gunshots. Scared, he took cover under the table where he found a container. He opened it and found a blue jar of mysterious liquid which he promptly drank. Feeling full and anew, he stood up and found a rifle on a table. This story goes on for a while, and I will save your time by summarizing it for you. Donald was eventually victorious in this Hunger Games-style ordeal. He slaughtered 14 children in cold blood to ensure his victory. After the events, he woke up in his bed, feeling inspired to tell his story to others. He then went on to create the game of Fortnite. But you must be asking, who would do such a thing? Who would cram 100 children into a bus and force them to fight? This is very clearly the work of the Illuminati. Everything traces to them. It's undeniable. Thank you for watching this Genius Theory. Please like and subscribe for more Genius Theories such as this one. Thank you.